What's up, YouTube? It's Terminator Juice. Fighting a bit of a cold / sinus infection, so you might hear it in my voice, and I might have to pause, blow my nose, which I'll edit out in post-production. But anyway, before I talk about the topic at hand, I want to talk about what I could have made this video about. You know, I could have focused on negative things, and I could have chose to talk about how DICE had to pull all their development team away from Star Wars Battlefront and Mirror's Edge 2 to focus on trying to fix all the issues with Battlefield 4, specifically on the next-gen systems of PS4, Xbox One, and even the PC. I could have chose to talk about the low battery life of the PS4. People are saying it's between 4 and 8 hours, depending on what you do. You know, could have chose to talk about how games like Beyond Two Souls didn't sell well, and the bad reviews of Knack and Rise and all that. You know, I could have chose to make videos just focusing on negative things about companies other than Nintendo, like a lot of people on YouTube do. They'll just read some quote some idiot that used to head up THQ said. You know, I could talk about that stuff, but you know what? I'm going to start talking only about positive things. I think I'm sick of all the negativity. And Furious Francis, if you're watching this, you know, I'd appreciate it if you would share this on Player Essence. And anybody else watching this that's a Nintendo fan, I think from this point forward, after I discuss what I'm going to talk about, I think we should just focus on positive. You know, not be blind to, you know, shortcomings of the Wii U and stuff, but let's not focus on the trolls and the haters pointing out sales numbers and half-truths and all this bullshit. You know, so let's focus on the positive. That's what I want to do. I've been playing Super Mario 3D World and Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Both just amazing games, fun, just incredible music. Both games, especially Zelda, like that soundtrack on a 3DS cartridge is just, it's one of the best ones I've ever heard. 3D Worlds is good too. I just got into World 7. I haven't heard you know, the Galaxy music or anything that I've read that's in the game, but it does have great music. The Ghost House music's awesome. The boss fight is just really cool, jazzy music. So just really enjoying those games and just having a good time. They both work. There's no updates, no patches, and all that needed. They just work. They're fun, and I'm having a great time. That's why I haven't made much in the way of videos, because I'm just having so much fun playing games, and I was sick, so you know, I didn't really feel up to it. But so I want to talk about today's topic. And you know, everyone knows the Q1, Q2 sales of the Wii U because it got reported. Every major site, everybody made videos about it. Q1, or whatever, the 160,000, whatever it was. Then Q2 numbers came out, and the Wii U was just over 300,000 sold in 3 months. And so I went back on VG charts, and I checked the numbers they had for that 3-month period, and they were actually about 35,000 too high. It was like 340 something thousand, and so I counted the percentage high they were, and then I went ahead and I tracked from October through November the numbers right now. And no one would want you to know this, especially the haters and stuff, but the numbers are actually really good. They're not spectacular, they're not 3DS good, but they're actually pretty good. So, you know, with the price drop in the Wind Waker physical copy, that jump started it. There was a couple weeks of low times, and then with, you know, games like Sonic, Wii Party, and Mario out, the numbers have been really good. So, according to VG charts, in the last 2 months, the Wii U has sold 789,776. Now, if you factor in the 9% overage from the previous quarter, that would drop it down to about 720 because of the holidays and stuff. Black Friday sales. You don't know how accurate these numbers are going to be right now, but I feel pretty confident that 720 is going to be pretty close. It could be the 790, it could be 700, it could be lower, but if you think about that, that's 2 months, the 720,000. The previous quarter in 3 months they did just over 300,000, like 310 or whatever it was. So that's like 2.2 times. That's double plus some. That's just in 2 months. We still got December left. All the Wii U has to do is average 40,000 a week in December, which is very probable, and it sells over 1 million in that quarter 3, which would be 3 times the previous quarter. That's a good sign. That is anytime your sales are increasing, that's good, but when it's 300% over your previous quarter, that shows that software is the answer, just like the 3DS. The 3DS did 1.2 million on Black Friday, like that week, worldwide. That's ridiculous. It just blew away everything else. PS4 was close with its launch in Europe at 700,000, with another 200,000 elsewhere, so it was like 900,000 for that week. But software is going to drive the Wii U. So I just want to focus on the positive. That is a good sign. That's with a remake, Wind Waker HD, and Super Mario 3D World. That's 2 major games, and we already saw that much of an increase. Yeah, it was the holiday, but if you look at the Wii U last year, in December, it did better in December than it did in the first 2 weeks of its launch in November. It picked up in December, so whether that happens this year, I don't know. But you got Donkey Kong coming out in February. Wii Fit U bundles and stuff. I don't know how much that's going to help, but Donkey Kong in February. Possibly Smash in April. I don't know if I believe that. I would rather have Mario Kart in April, and then Smash maybe in the fall. But they have a big team on Smash, so if they can get that game out. Watch Dogs coming out. And Bayonetta 2, we don't know when that's going to be. X will probably be at the end of the year. Surprise announcements of that Yoshi game. I guarantee there's going to be 1 or 2 major games announced for 2014 that we have not heard anything about that will be system sellers. So it's looking good. It's positive. It's a step in the right direction. And if the Wii U does 1 million in its quarter 3, and people see that, that's only going to make people feel better about purchasing it. It's only going to be a good thing. And people forgot that the Wii U sold 3 million from November to the end of December last year. It had lots of momentum. It wasn't until all the games got delayed and there was a drought that it really started to suffer. Now the PS4, Xbox One aren't going to have maybe as long of a drought, but the next PS4 game that's coming out is Infamous, and that's March 29th. So they got a good 4 months of no games. So we could see those sales level right off. I mean, there's only so much people are going to want to play, just like with the Wii U. So I think it's a good thing, and I think we should be spreading positive news, not blindly, not fanboy, just leaving out any possibility of negative. But this is a positive thing, and more people need to be talking about positive things, because I think the trendy and cool thing to do is talk bad about Nintendo. And like I said in the beginning of this video, there's a lot of bad stuff that could be reported about the other systems, but they're just getting buried. They're not being discussed. The Battlefield 4 thing, I've seen it in 2 forums, and that's it. No one's making videos. Rich at Review Tech's not making a video about that. No one's talking about the PS4's controller battery life. Everyone wants to talk about that idiot that from THQ that said Nintendo's irrelevant as a console maker and stuff like that. People want to talk about the negative. Let's start talking about the positive. And I know VG charts aren't 100% official, but I feel pretty confident that the Wii U is going to be between 720 and 780,000 for those 2 months. And it'd be nice to see it get another 150,000 plus for December, and then be right around 1 million. That would be sweet. And yeah, so what do you guys think? You know, how are you feeling about the Wii U and the games that are coming out in 2014? I'm excited. I'm just going to focus on enjoying the games I have, enjoying the system I have, and stop. I'm not even clicking on those articles anymore, the negative articles. I'm not going to give them the clicks. I'm not going to give them the views on videos. So Review Tech, Icy Rhythms, anyone that's talking just about negative stuff about the Wii U, especially Icy, who doesn't even own a Wii U, so really can't comment on it at all. You know, he's pretty open-minded, but I wish he would just go ahead and purchase the Wii U and then give us his perspective. But you know, that's all I want to say. And you know, I probably have another video out before Christmas, but I had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you guys did too. And let's just enjoy our systems and be positive, and let's try to cut down on all the negativity, people. And you know, I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll see you on the next video.